Mamy wywiad z Inspiredem, z Polakiem Rodakiem. Po finałach, które przegrał 3-1, jeśli dobrze pamiętam. Potwierdzę. 3-1, tak jest. Wywiad. Polak Rodak. No zobaczmy, co on tutaj gadał. Co ciekawego, czy pozdrowił Polaków?
All right, joining me after the LCS finals is my MVP vote. Absolute robbery. Let's start there. It is Inspired.
Czek, kto był MVP tego? Ameryki? Ten Quid? Czy River? Nie jestem pewny. No, ktoś będzie wiedział na pewno.
Is it Casper Sloma?
Yeah.
Sloma.
Yeah.
Casper Inspired Sloma, my MVP.
Kasper Sloma.
That was pretty crazy. It went to Quid.
Yeah.
I feel
Quid.
like
MVP, okay.
River stole some votes from you because he was very good at that team too. And when you look at the other parts, which is what I've learned from other voters, it's like if you look at the rest of the team, you take them out, they don't do as well. Which I understand, but you were so suffocating. That's the best word for a jungler that's dominant. It's suffocating. And I thought you were super suffocating. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I didn't have many bad games in regular season. Like, I think even if the games were losing, it was usually not because I was playing bad or I was not decisive or something like that. I think I was playing very well every game. And when we played against 100 Thieves, to me it felt like Quid is like...
Ej, dobra, jakby... Ja chyba, wydaje mi się, wiem czemu ludzie nie lubią, znaczy mogą nie lubić Inspireda albo to, co coś tam powie, no bo Inspired jest taki, jest koki, po prostu. On jest bardzo pewny siebie i wie, że jest dobry i nie wstydzi się mówić tego, że jest dobry. I dla niektórych takie zachowanie jest odpychające, na pewno. Niektórzy wolą takich, wiecie, skromnych gości, coś jak Faker, po prostu, nie? Faker jest turbo skromiachą, nie? Że on nigdy jakoś tam złego słowa nie powie o swoich teammate'ach, tylko, że no, będę się starał, będzie dobrze, będę ciężko pracował, będzie zajebiście. I daje okejkę, nie? A Inspired właśnie jest takim gościem bardziej bez filtra, bym go nazwał, nie?
Really pussy player, like he's just farming his minions,
O,
not
czekaj.
trying to win
No właśnie zwyzywał od ciebie jakiegoś gracza, czekaj.
or something like that. I think I was playing very well every game. And when we played against 100 Thieves, to me it felt like Quid is like really pussy player, like he's just farming his minions, not trying
No, midlaner 100 Thieves gra jak cipka. No i właśnie o to mi chodzi, nie?
to win the game. Like he was basically a player that does nothing and wins if you int into him. You know what I mean? Like he's not like the
He would
player.
punish.
Yeah,
He would punish.
He would punish if you int,
Yes.
but he will not create opportunities. Like Jojo, for example, he's creating opportunities. When I play, I also try to create opportunities. I think mid lane has so many possibilities to create stuff because mid lane has TP. That's first thing. He has TP all the time on the map. He right now meta is endgame champs, Annie, Ari, Talia, everything. So as mid laner, you can create stuff if you are good. And against Quid, I just felt like he was just farming, and then if you feed into him, he will just become strong, and then obviously he will kill you. So I didn't think he's good. That's why for me MVP was either me or Jojo. I still think Jojo is really good.
Okay.
So yeah, but I see why people voted for him. I don't really mind. I would be kind of sad getting MVP and then playing like this in final. I think I didn't play too well today. I mean, I didn't play bad, but I think when I had opportunities, I should.
Czekaj, tylko że MVP jest wybierane podczas playoffów chyba, nie? Jakby przed tymi finałami w ogóle. Więc jakby no to, co tam się w finale stało, nie ma znaczenia do MVP, nie?
Called stronger for it. Like I think in the clutch moments, game 3 and game 4, I think if I was more like decisive, we could have won.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, not quite MVP performances, but you played on Vi, game 1, and then you went Lee Sin, Viego, Lee Sin.
Game 1 was not my fault. Game 1 was just Jensen's fault. I think he just played like vegan.
Yeah.
And our bot lane was inting.
Yeah.
And game 2, I think we all played pretty well. Game 3,
Zagrał jak weganin. Jakby... No pytanie, czy w publicznym wywiadzie, który obejrzą ludzie, którzy nie znają Inspireda, no jakby rozumiem, czemu ktoś może się czuć jakiś tam urażony, że swojego kolegę z drużyny powiedział, że gra jak wegan, czy tam weganin. No, ale mówię, no Inspired nie ma filtra po prostu, nie? Po prostu mówi, co myśli i tyle.
I think it was my fault on the top fight, and I was just vegan there. Like I didn't even, like we were running on the
Teraz
team
on też był weganinem, okej.
that had no flash, and Jensen was not flashing instantly, so I didn't know what he wants to do. Like when I was running, I was thinking maybe I will just ult flash and just slow him with Viego, but then I was like, maybe surely Ani just ult flash. Ani doesn't ult flash, and then we see Jax in lane, and then Ani ult flash, when I was like already trying to kind of back up. But I think if I just keep going forward, we'll win that 2v2, and I will get a lot of gold there instead of Jax getting a lot of gold there, and we will be able to win the game. I think that was like a pre-vegan play by me there. And then in teamfights, I think Jensen kind of misplayed later, because we told him like, just don't ult TF, he has QSS, just ult anyone else and we get the reset. And in the last teamfight, he ulted the TF that had QSS. So like that was pretty well played by Impact. Like he knew he will mind control Jensen to ult him. He legit ulted on top of him, got ulted and then flashed, cleans away. Like QSS, flash goes away. That was like a world-class performance by Impact, because he just legit TP'd on top of Ani to force him to ult him, and then he knew that even if he dies, they will not lose, but he has QSS and flash, so he will escape. So he played very well that.
Ty, ale to też w ogóle brzmi ciekawie, że... Czekaj, bo on powiedział, Inspired powiedział we said do Jensena, nie? Że ktoś z teamu, czyli domyślam się, że on i Bwipo, bo oni są przed kolerami raczej, myślę, w tej drużynie, mówią Jensenowi, jak ma zagrać. Co jest takie trochę dziwne, no bo Jensen to jest gość, który, wiecie, no on gra od 16 chyba? Coś takiego, 15 może nawet, chyba w Ameryce jakoś grał. No teraz już jest, wiesz, kurczę, taki OG gościu. Od 15, tak? Może od 15, no jakoś, coś takiego. I to jemu trzeba mówić, kogo ma fokusować, to takie zastanawiające. No ale jakby, jak się FlyQuest jakby obserwuje i jakieś ich wypowiedzi w ogóle, no to widać, że Inspired i Bwipo to oni tam rządzą jakby w tą drużyną i oni no prowadzą po prostu, nie?
Game. And game 4, we got a really big lead. I think Jensen just misplayed level 4, like he shouldn't play so fast. Like Talia was really low with no TP, no flash, and we had like such a big advantage because we already won the fight on Raptors. So if you played a bit slower there, I think we will be Thanos mid jungle for the rest of the game. But we died, we slowed down the game. Our bot lane managed to find a good dive, then we dived them again. And then I think the TP advantage from Bwipo came into the play. I mean from Impact. Impact just played TP and just never TP to top. He just perma kept it to not let us make plays. And yeah, we just couldn't snowball too hard. And then I think in the team fights, maybe we misplayed. I don't remember the team fights in game 4. I would need to review it. But for sure we misplayed some kind of team fights. I think I was not too happy with how I played in game 4. But yeah, I think just I don't know. After I made that mistake in game 3 that we were not decisive to kill them on top side, I was like, oh my god, why am I still vegan? And then I just couldn't really focus for the rest of the game. I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but I think I'm to blame there, yeah.
Was that a...
Kurde, ale lubię to, jak Inspired jest otwarty i opowiada po prostu o grach, jakby bez właśnie... Dobre to jest, że tak bez filtra leci, no ale jakby rozumiem, czemu niektórym się to może nie podobać, zwłaszcza jeśli w ogóle nie jesteś jakby zapoznany z nim. No ja mam też trochę inne spojrzenie na niego, no bo tam, wiecie, znamy się prywatnie i tak dalej, więc jakby kumam jego vibe, ale no niektórzy mogą rzeczywiście się trochę odbić od tego, jak on się wypowiada.
A true example of tilt? Like, do you think, like,
Yeah, maybe, but not
like another
really.
level of tilt, right? Because usually
Yeah.
when we think of tilt, you're like, you're angry, you know you're angry, but fuck it. But
Yeah.
this was like, I'm in finals, you're a champion.
Yeah.
You know how to do it, and you still, there was like a little off.
Yeah, I didn't go for the play, and then I kind of didn't have that clutch factor for the rest of the game. I made mistake, and I was like thinking, okay, I mean, it's fine. Obviously, it's fine, but we could have still won the game. But I don't know. I didn't focus 100%, I guess, and it's fine if you don't focus 100% and you can still win if your teammates will carry you. But I think I didn't focus 100%, and my teammates also didn't carry me, so we lost fights. Like I played mediocre fights after. I think my teammates like Jensen played kind of bad in the team fight, so we lost. But I know that if I played better...
Ale kurczę, ale sporo mówi o tym, że źle grał Jensen, nie? Tak nie wiem, czy aż nie za dużo, kurczę.
The first fight, that the team fight will be just free win. So it's on me. Yeah, I think I just need to play on top of my game if I want to win. I can't be just a passenger in the game. So if I make mistakes, it's my fault, I guess.
When this is your first time losing a series, right? Which is
Yeah.
the frustrating part of being on the upper side of the bracket.
Yeah.
you're a direct guy. Do you have these same type of conversations with Jensen, who is a veteran, and you assume he can take these types of conversations?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Jensen is not used to playing this way. I think he always had vegan teammates,
Who
and
would play for him?
no, like I think his teammates were never good at making space, never good at playing aggressive. Like I think he's just not used to playing the game this way. Like right now when I'm playing with him and I'm telling him that his health bar is like his resource, like he can use his health bar in the team fight for the team. Like even if he dies, casts every spell, his teammates, if they play well, they will win the fight for him if he engages a good fight. And sometimes like you see him a lot using TP or like even running top to roam. It's usually coming from me and Bwipo calling him to do that, because we try to tell him that mid lane is not just like 1v1 lane. You can actually impact the game and make the game so much.
Kurde, ale dobra, jakby ten wywiad bardzo źle wypada dla Jensena, bo to jest tak jakby Jensen był totalny clueless. I że, kurwa, gość, który gra 9 lat w tę grę, tak, czy tam 10, się okazuje, że on nie do końca dobrze gra, kurde?
Easier for everyone else to play, and I think it's just completely new style for him, because before it was just he's just playing in an A, just last hitting minions, and whatever happens happens. But right now we are just trying to create opportunities and play as a team well. In team fights, take space for each other. In early game, like help each other in lanes, like take over lanes if someone is losing, so the guy can get relieved and like play his lane again. And it's for sure more hard because there's an action going on all the time. And if you fuck up your tempo, we are all gonna flame him because we can't play the game because he fucked up his tempo and he doesn't wanna help them up. So it takes time to learn that. I think we are good at it. We just kind of choked today.
Who helped you learn that type of style of mid lane, and who do you think helped Bwipo learn that style of mid lane? That might be a stretch, but
I don't know. I think me and Bwipo are just really good at the game. That we just know how to create opportunities for each other. Like Bwipo will trade hard when he knows it's good for the game. Sometimes, I mean, obviously we make mistakes. Like I think I made some mechanical mistakes. I think Bwipo overplayed his lane. Like when Cassante already TPs back to lane, Bwipo still has TP, so he knows the proper play is just walk out, base TP, and his lane is still in a good position. But he like tries to squeeze in
squeeze the extra
wave and then base. And I think it will work against vegan players that will be scared to
not
punish
Impact.
him. But Impact is not
punished
vegan.
him.
Impact is good. He is not vegan at all. If he sees that you are making a mistake, he will just punish you.
He's a carnivore.
Yeah. So he played well there.
Czy nie ma draftu jak coś?
Who teach me and Bwipo? I don't know. I think it just comes.
Is it a European thing? How about
I
that?
think it's just maybe European thing, but yeah, I think it's for sure European thing. I think in NA people are just not playing the game like that. I think right now TL is playing the game full tempo. Like every other team in the league, they are not playing well as a team with each other. But in TL you can see that they're playing like an LPL team and they are trying to help each other.
Dlaczego Team Liquid gra jak LPL Team? Znaczy, no w sumie może bardziej jak LCK Team. Czyżby to dlatego, że jest tam 4 Koreańczyków?
Each other all the time and play with tempo, camp on their vision, camp with brushes, group a lot and try to engage the fights. And I don't know why did it happen. They randomly learned that, and we also randomly learned that. Like once we came to playoffs, I think we did a podcast with George and me, and I said that we are working on our tempo play and to play better as a team. And Impact said that they're doing exactly the same, and I could see it in playoffs. Like they actually improved a lot on that, and we did improve on that a lot as well. So I think we're just both pretty strong teams. I do believe we are better mechanically though, and if we played better mechanically today, we would win. I think we just underperformed. I don't think they did anything special. I think we're just worse.
Time's up, otherwise...
Kiedy Skarnem latuje w swoim czasie, spokojnie, chociaż mogłem go dzisiaj opuścić. Dzięki Darma za Prime'a. Siema.
You know, I'd have this conversation for you forever on a bunch of different topics, but media's, you know, checking
I
in.
would be down to talk forever.
What's your message to the Fly fam who are proud of you for going to MSI? A little bummed that you didn't win, but proud of you going for MSI.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super sad we lost. I'm like fine with it because I'm still going to international tournament, which is like the goal actually. Like I think if we go there, we will be able to improve a lot. And going to planes, I'm always saying going to planes is actually an advantage for you because it's better to go to planes and learn something there, you
A,
have a higher
play-ins. Okej, myślę, tak mówię, do samolotów? O co chodzi?
chance of winning in an actual bracket. It's not that fun to go into the tournament, play Genji first round. Like you are still nervous because it's first game of the Messiah, you have to face Chovy Canyon and you just lose in peace. Like
Yeah.
I don't wish TL to do that, but I have a feeling they will face either either T1 or Genji in their first game. They're gonna lose in peace and it's not gonna be a fun experience. While maybe
On
we
jadą
can
na
first
MSI.
play against the worst teams and ramp up or like get a bit of confidence. And if we lose to the worst teams, then we lose to obviously the better teams as well. So then there is no even point facing them if we can't beat the lower teams. So, I mean, I'm happy people.
Ej, dobra,
were
bo ty, bo tam już
cheering.
draft leci, dobra. No to już końcówka to nam chyba nie jest jakoś bardzo potrzebna. Ale no, dobra, no rozumiem dlaczego ludzie mogą być wkurzeni. Jestem w stanie to pojąć. No ale to jest Kacperek właśnie. Młody, gniewny, chce podbić świat. I tacy ludzie są właśnie potrzebni w LoLu. Pewni siebie, a nie właśnie tacy, którzy no se grają, dobijają se CS-ki, tylko trzeba grać aktywną Ligę Legend, o to ma chodzić właśnie. Pięknie, Inspired, oby tam na MSI było dobrze. Będą kciuki trzymane oczywiście. Dobra, poka ten draft.